Hi everybody, today's video is going to be the ultimate organisational hacks to get your house clutter free. I don't know about you, but I certainly get so overwhelmed when there's so much mess and clutter around my house. I think we're all driven to buy so much nowadays, and I think organisation is key. So I really hope these hacks help you to get your house organised. Let's get straight in with the first one. So the first hack is to use dividers or baskets or trays within your drawers, therefore sectioning off the items. One way I like to do this is with my makeup drawer. I've got my makeup products in different compartments just so it's all organised. I open the drawer, I can see exactly where everything is because there's trays for my makeup in a sense of my everyday makeup that I use. Every day is in one compartment. Then I have a tray for my lipsticks and then a kind of an overspill tray as well, but everything's organized. I know exactly where that is in compartments, and it's just really well laid out that when I pull the drawer out I kind of know where everything is. It's so easy with drawers to kind of throw it all in there and think about it another day, but definitely get these organized. And if you buy some, I've got clear ones, but whatever you have, just get something to organize your drawers with. Another way that I like to stay organised and feel on top of my house is actually to have a command station. So we have a calendar, an acrylic calendar that goes on the front of our fridge, and I write everything that's coming up within the month on that calendar. So everything as a family, what we're doing, nights out, the kids clubs, they're kind of, if they've got an own clothes day at school, everything like that goes on the calendar, and it just makes me feel so much organised. Having that all out in place. Obviously then we can all check it and all know what we are up to that month, and I just feel so much more organized that way. Another area that is starting to definitely get overflowing in my house is clothes, and the rule I like to now implement is the 1 in, 1 out rule. So for every item of clothing you buy, then you have to obviously get rid or donate or sell another item of clothing. Therefore, obviously, then you're not expanding your wardrobe, you're keeping it at the same size of the amount of clothes that you have. You're just having that 1 in, 1 out rule. Using baskets can be such a beneficial way of making your home look organised. One area of our home we like to do this is with our shoes at the entryway, obviously, of our house. We have so many shoes in our house. So apart from these probably needing to be organised, sorted out of what we don't use anymore, we actually use a basket. So me and my husband have one and we share a basket, and then my kids have a basket each too, so they know when they take their shoes off they go in the basket, and that area keeps obviously neat and tidy as much as possible. It's obviously such a high traffic area, your hallway, so you want to keep it as clear as possible, and having baskets has definitely been a game changer for us. So I think we've all got one of these, and it is a junk drawer, but sometimes you just need a designated area for junk. But this doesn't mean this doesn't have to be organised as well. It could be an organised junk drawer, but sometimes there's just really not a place for something in your home. So therefore you kind of need a little bit of a junk drawer. So we do have one of these, but I also use the dividers in these, so it is still organised. I think you need a place for stuff sometimes, and that may be a junk drawer. I think it's hard to go without our junk drawer. We do use it quite often with various different items. So yes, a junk drawer, but it doesn't mean that you can't organise your junk drawer. I have quite young children. I've got Amelia who is 5 and Theo who is 2. So obviously they're growing out of their clothes so quickly, and their shoes. So something now I like to do is have a donate box or a sell box. We sell lots on Vinted and donate lots too. So I like to have a place where when they have outgrown their clothes, they get put into this box, and then obviously sold or donated. This way you're obviously only keeping the clothes in their cupboard that they actually wear, and things are then moved out of your house that you don't need. When picking out our furniture for our house, I purposely picked furniture that had cupboards with doors on the front so that I could hide away the mess. So basically my next organizational hack is to really think about the furniture pieces and the storage pieces that you bring into your house. It is really hard, especially if you are a young family. There's lots of toys around. So I therefore purposely picked pieces of furniture that I could hide away as much mess as possible. So obviously then come an evening when you'll want your adult space, your living room back from being a playroom, all of these items can be hid away and therefore just looks that little bit more like an adult sitting room rather than sitting in a playroom. Store seasonally is my next hack. So for me personally, I only keep the clothes in my wardrobe that I'm going to be using that season. So if it's spring summer, I'll have my spring summer clothes in my wardrobe, and then I will store all of my winter clothes. I've got space under my bed that I do that. So then I switch come the seasons, my winter stuff will come out and my spring and summer stuff will go away. Therefore, you're only keeping out the clothes that you're going to be using that season. And it's just a lot easier space-wise to do this. And as well, it's a good chance to have an organise when you get those next clothes out of what you think you won't wear that season, maybe what's a little bit outdated or you haven't worn the season before, you can get rid of as well. So it's a really good chance to declutter too. So the next hack is give everything a space and a space for everything. And basically what I mean by this is items in your house need to have a home and somewhere where they go. So for example, when we come in with our bags and Amelia's school bag, we put these on the kind of back of the door under the stairs. They have a home and Amelia knows that's where her bag goes, and mine too. So every time we come in, we just always have somewhere to put that bag. Otherwise, it's just kind of dumped on the side on the dining room table or on the floor. But if it has a home, then you're going to basically put it there. So just make sure that your items have somewhere to go. So this next hack isn't really for your home, more for your digital organising, and that is to declutter your emails. Now, I don't know about you, but I get so many junk emails. So occasionally I like to go through my emails and unsubscribe from everything that I don't want anymore. And then also organise my emails too. So I have folders that I put the kids' school emails that I need to keep, or their clubs that I need to keep, everything like that. So if I need to find an email, I know it's organised. I know exactly where to look for it. I definitely like to do this every now and then because you do, obviously, you order things and then you're subscribed to the email subscriptions, and you just get so overwhelmed by the amount of emails you get through. And as well, you don't want to be missing any important emails. So I do like to have a digital detox and go through that email and really get organized with it. So this could be something that you do once a month or every maybe a few months, but that is to declutter items you're not using anymore. In the kids' sake, obviously we have a lot of kids' toys, so every now and then I like to go through what they're not playing with anymore. They get so many new toys in for obviously Christmas and birthdays, so I do like to go through this, but you could do this room by room. So maybe once a month you pick a room and you go through it. It could be your bedroom, it could be the living room or the kitchen, and you go through that room and you pull out maybe you pull out all of your kitchen cupboards, you go through all the items and you just work out what you're not using anymore, and you kind of sell, or you could donate as well, but just really get rid of those items that you're just not using anymore and declutter your home. So I take a lot of pictures of my children. So my phone is always packed with pictures, and I can take easily 10 at a time to obviously capture one picture that I like. So my next hack is to go through the photos on your phone and delete what you don't use. There are hundreds of pictures on my phone that I have various, variations of the same picture. So I really need to go through and delete so much of them because they are taking so much storage up on my phone. But actually, I did read a really good hack that I wanted to share with you to do this daily. And I know that seems a lot, but basically look at the same day from last year. So this day last year, and then go through that day and delete what maybe, if you've got, again, multiples of the same image, but do that each day. So it's not an overwhelming, massive task, but you're just taking, say, 5 minutes out of your day each day to go through the day, the year before, and delete and keep what you don't need, obviously. So I thought that was a really good tip, actually, because I think it can be quite an overwhelming task, what you want to get rid of, what you don't. So therefore, I think doing it in bite-sized chunks each day can be a really manageable way of doing it. Another area that we don't really think about organisation is actually our car. So there's so much organisational hacks you can do for your car. So we've got these storage on the back of our seats, so the kids can put their toys and their books and wipes and things like that in the car. And we've also got one in the boot as well, again, to hold all of the car accessories and things that we need to keep in the car. So your car can definitely have some organisation, so definitely check out some of those too. If you like that hack, then you might want to go and check out my car organisational tips next. So I'll leave that linked down below for you. So that is all my organisational hacks. I really hope you like them. Let me know your favourite in the comments down below. I'd love to know. Or if you've got any others too, let's share them as well. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't done so already, please do like this video because it really supports my channel, and subscribe as well if you haven't, because I make lots of organisational videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.